men have sat on this table, but there can only be one show.
MTC Beats.
It's time for the Money, Mind, Mastery Podcast.
What's going on, everybody? You are now tuned in to the Triple M Podcast, Money, Mind, Mastery. My name is MP.
SB.
And I am extremely grateful for this amazing opportunity. We're out in Quebec, baby! Man! Oui, je m'appelle MP.
Je m'appelle
What else do we know in French? Baguette.
That's a bad word. That's a bad word.
I know roux. I know salamat.
Street. Whoa.
No, that's a different language.
Bakla.
Honestly, same. I don't know. I mean, what?
What?
I don't know, man. But
Oh.
we're out here in Quebec.
What do I look like?
what I look like? Bakla? Come on, man. But we out here in Quebec still. I don't know when this. No, I know when this is going to be released. But we out here in Quebec. We out here to.
Yeah, we're not in Quebec for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks straight.
Yeah, and I didn't bring a pair of clothes apparently, but we out here and we out here for a good reason to support a boy, Steve Dragon Claggett.
Yes, sir.
And it's Friday, and it's gonna be a good day, man.
Yeah, can't wait to eat after this.
Well, 100%, man. So we gotta start off the podcast with what we call our gratitude series.
Yeah.
For all you new listeners out here, the gratitude series was introduced to us by
Nino and Jed.
Shout out Nino and Jed. And we always want to start the podcast on a positive note. So I'll start first. I'm grateful for Canada, the land of the free.
Home of the road. No, never mind.
Is it home of the no, the land
Say
of the
home
free.
of the brave. Isn't that? Oh no, that's the state.
Oh, Canada,
The free. Oh no, that's U.S. Hold on. Our home and native land. Shit. Okay, you're grateful for Canada.
I'm grateful for Canada because as we are really free.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Unless you're in jail, but.
Yeah. Oh, you're still free, man. The meals you get in there, I hear it's top
True,
notch.
that's true.
I don't know, but like.
I heard it's top notch. You say who from who?
From who? I got my
Referrals?
sources. Yeah, right. But everything is truly free here. Even though our taxes are going towards everything, like healthcare, bro. If you want to go to see a doctor, if you want to give birth in Canada.
Yeah.
Free. In the States, you're paying at least like 10, 20, 30, 50 grand, depending on where you go.
First of all, like at least 100K, because
100?
my wife's pregnant right now, and I told her, "Yo, why don't we just go to Montana, try to Montana, so at least you get dual citizen." Yeah. And then apparently I checked, it's at least like 50 or 100. I was like, Canadian.
That's why
Born
people
in
get in
Canada.
debt.
Yeah,
Because
that's why
finance.
we're at work. Yeah, bro.
Damn.
It's crazy. Medical bills, as you know, it's like okay, now it's became a credit podcast, but like in Canada, or not in Canada, like in our line of work, right? The main thing that's lowering their credit score is number one, obviously, is divorce, and then the next one is medical bills.
Damn, that's crazy. So I'm extremely grateful for that, man. Because if we didn't have that, buddy, we'd be subprime.
We be the clients.
Yeah, exactly.
we be the clients, yeah.
So that's what I'm grateful for. I'm
Yeah.
grateful for the Canadian healthcare system. Because without that, man, we would not be healthy.
Absolutely, man. I'm grateful for the summer. Canadian summer, but obviously I was in Canada all summer. Actually, no, I went to the Philippines, but yeah, that's besides the point. Man, I know it gets cold in this country, but summer, man, is beautiful. Anywhere. Right now we're here. Obviously, it's raining, but tomorrow's gonna be sunny. We're gonna actually see the sun shining on the city, man. It's beautiful, man. Vancouver, obviously, with all the greens. Calgary is beautiful. The Stampede, A lot of people say it's cold. Absolutely agree. But in the summer, man, it gets really hot and it's beautiful. So I'm grateful for that, man. It's almost done. It's almost done.
Yeah, we're chasing summer at this point.
Yeah.
And you're right, man. You honestly can't beat the summers you get here.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, sure, it's cold, but that's just a few months. Well, not a few months. A lot of months.
A lot of months.
But the summers really do make up for it. And that's why we always got to live it up in the summer.
That's why I stay in Canada during the summer and I leave when it's the winter. Because people are like, oh, summer, I'm leaving. I'm like, why?
this is the best part.
That's what I'm saying. And then you're here in the winter? Yeah.
Makes no sense.
You're backwards, bro.
Exactly.
You're backwards.
man. You got a hella backwards. But today's episode, we're going to be discussing our boys.
Talking boxing.
We're talking boxing. more specifically about our boys, man, Crawford and Spence.
Yeah.
The rematch clause has been
Activated.
Has it been confirmed?
Well, it's activated, so they're legally binded
To negotiate now.
to negotiate. Now, before we start with the early predictions or what we think is going to happen, one important factor with this rematch clause is, number one, obviously Spence activates it, so that means Crawford is legally binded to give him the rematch,
Yep.
but Crawford will dictate the weight.
Ooh.
So if he wants to do it at 147, Spence has to agree or there's no fight.
Yep.
If he wants to do it at 154, Spence has to agree or there's no fight. If he wants to do it at 118, you know what I mean? Like,
Buddy.
Spence has to agree or there's no fight. So that's one main thing. Do you guys think Crawford will stay at 147 and defend his belt, or think he'll whoop Spence's ass at 154? Because as we know, Spence will not fight at 147. He said hopefully. He said he's planning to move up to 154, and I think he's going to stand by his word because it's getting hard for him to make. Well, it's already hard for him to make that weight.
That's true. What I think they should do is have the fight at 154 just to show that there was no luck. Or like just to really
Drain.
just they weren't drained. Like just eliminate all the excuses completely.
Yep.
And just have the fight at 154 to show who really is the better man.
I agree.
Because if Crawford can beat him at 154 and do
That's
this exact
it,
same
man.
show out, bro, that's it. I'm the better man.
Yeah, 160 doesn't matter no more, right?
Yeah, right.
I agree.
Yeah.
160. Oh, not 160. 150. To me, I agree with that 100%. 154 is the best. You know, just forget about 147. Both of them. Forget about
Get it out there.
Number one, Crawford is talking about fighting Canelo at 168.
Big, bro.
So why not fight Spence at 154, move up that weight, and then, you know, at least now you only got to jump 2 weight classes rather than from 147 you got to jump 3.
Yeah, and that's a big weight gain too.
Yeah, a lot of weight gain is spent. I mean, that's Canelo is a big guy, so
Yeah, but that's how I honestly think the rematch should be. Because if it's back at 147, is it gonna be the same show? Probably not. Probably. Who knows, right? Because obviously after that fight, the first fight, there's a lot of things that Spence could have done better.
absolutely.
A lot.
Pretty much everything.
Everything. Bro.
Yeah. A lot of people saying he was drained, not coming from Spence, not giving excuses, but again, we all know with the layoff, you gotta, you know, it's just hard for these fighters to make weight, let alone if you've been in that weight for more than 10 years.
Yeah.
He's been fighting at 147, so I agree. Do it at 154. My prediction is gonna be the same at 154, but at least that way they both get to move on, right? Like, forget all the belts. Now you're a different weight class where Spence is bigger, but Spence is actually not quote unquote drained.
Yeah.
Crawford is in a new weight class. He's fighting a bigger Spence, and he's also, if he wants to fight Canelo, at least that's a step closer to that weight. So
Exactly.
I think it's a win-win situation.
I would have to agree with that too, man. When they do agree to the fight at 154, what do you think Spence should do differently? That's the main. So everything.
Like I said,
whole game plan, just fucking
whole ass game plan, because nothing worked. If you guys go back to our old prediction, I thought Spence was gonna win the first few rounds. No, first round he might have, but you could arguably give that to Crawford, and that's about it.
Yeah, Crawford had an answer for
That's
everything.
about every single thing.
Everything, bro. His game plan was just like, it just went down the trash.
Yeah. So, I mean, let's go to the kind of like a soft prediction now, or breakdown. Like with Crawford, I'm not even gonna go deeper, because he needs just to be himself.
Yeah.
He fought a perfect fight. Just keep doing that. Just negate Spence jab, and that's it. And that's exactly what he did, right? He said he beat Spence just by negating his jab, because with the jab comes everything.
Yeah.
So without the jab, there's
nothing.
nothing, and that's literally all we saw.
Yeah. He had
So
no answer.
Spence, he needs to change everything. Jab, of course, keep the jab, but have something other than the jab, because with the jab comes everything, right? So you need to, I don't know, to be honest, I don't know what he can do better other than if he said he's hydrated at that weight,
Yeah.
just gotta push the pace and be the bigger guy, because he was not the bigger guy at all at that fight.
Yeah, and you hit it right on the head, man. He needs to control the pace. He needs to fight his fight.
Yeah.
Right? Because the whole time, Crawford was controlling it, right? That was Crawford's fight, right? Spence had nothing. Nothing. It was like, Crawford's like, you're going to fight my fight, man. We ain't doing, I'm not playing what you're playing right now. You're playing my game. You're in my house. He made that his house, right? So that's the biggest thing. Spence needs to just dictate the pace. Don't lose control, because once he loses control of that, he's gonna get knocked out. Well, that's not. It wasn't a knockout. It was a TKO.
Yeah, but
he's gonna be.
That could have got another round. He would have been sleeping, right?
Yeah. So that's the biggest thing. Now, there's a lot of talk, speculation that Spence is canning DJ. Do you think getting a new coach is gonna do anything better?
To be honest, no. You know, Derek James is an absolutely great trainer. He's known Spence for years, ever since the amateur. So I don't see the logic of firing him over one loss. Number one, it's, like it or not, yes, it's up to Derek. Yes, Derek played a part, but it's Spence that performed at the end of the day.
Yeah.
He lost. They both lost. Number two, this guy has known you for 20 years.
Long time.
So why change it now and get another guy to fight a guy that just whooped your ass?
Yeah.
Right? If anything, Derek, both of you both of you have an idea now on what you need to adjust to actually win.
True.
So, in my opinion, I think he should stick, with Derek James. He's a great trainer, and I know he's going to make adjustments. Both of them are going to make adjustments in the fight. Will it make a difference? To be honest, probably not. But, it's better than actually learning a whole new system while trying to fight, in my opinion, the most skilled fighter in the world. So,
yeah, because the thing too is if you change your coach,
it's a system, totally different.
Yeah,
system.
now you got to learn how that coach.
Exactly.
You got to learn that coach now. Right, it's probably gonna, and like what we discussed in previous episodes, that might take a few fights.
Yeah, not
it's not
especially
one fight.
not this
Crawford. Yeah, exactly. Not this fight.
Yeah,
don't do it this fight.
Yeah,
right. Hell no. So I don't think that would be a smart move, in my honest opinion. Just stick it out, man. Like he said, he known him for 10 plus years.
Yeah, he knows
you. He knows what makes you tick. He knows what your strengths are, what your weaknesses are. They're probably gonna go rewatch the tape, obviously.
They first of all, they have to.
You have to. Because imagine if they brought the same game plan. You'll be fine, man.
Then fire him after that.
Exactly,
I'd be like, bro, what are you guys doing, man?
So that's that, man. But it's when that fight does happen, and if it does happen at 154, and if Crawford gets the W, there's no question. Crawford's a better man.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Move on.
That's just, to be honest, that's just a cherry on top.
Yeah.
That's it.
Just to prove.
Yeah, let's move on to the other trainer, though. That's in jail.
Oh, man. My big homie, BoMac.
BoMac.
The dog.
BoMac McIntyre, man. So we talk about Errol Spence's trainer. He might get canned, but damn, this guy might be canned forever.
Yep. He got some pretty serious charges from the Eubank fight. Yeah, coming back home from the Eubank fight. What happened?
Man, he got caught with
it's a blicky. He got a blicky in his
firearm
in his suitcase.
So number one, my question is, is he that stupid to think that he can just carry firearms in the UK? Or the other question is, was he framed? Because I don't know the whole story. All I saw is he's in custody until October, sometime in October. Just to that, and again, that's just the start of the whole case, because they take it really seriously. Actually, they take anywhere outside the states, they take their gun law seriously.
Big deal. Yeah, because here's the thing too, man. Because we were just looking at it earlier. That happened about a week ago.
Yeah,
about a week ago, and that was early September.
Yeah,
he's gonna be in the UK until October 9th when he goes to trial.
About a month. Yeah,
about a whole month. There's talks about it being conspiracy. It would be implanted. Why? Because of the rematch. Is that true? I don't think so. Why go to that extent?
Yeah.
Right? In the UK. Now, my second question is, why do you have a strap in the UK? Are you why do you want to not get caught lacking?
Yeah. I saw one news outlet saying that he got into I don't know if it's a fight or some trouble in the UK that needed him to actually strap up. Maybe that's the reason. But again, that doesn't change the fact that you still need, like, there's still laws that you have to follow outside the United States. Yes, it is a right in the United States, but definitely not
anywhere else.
Not
man.
anywhere else, not even Canada, not even the UK. So they take that really serious, especially a gun, man. So
Yeah, the one thing I really want to know is like, why are you going back to the U.S. with a strap in your suitcase?
Yeah.
Like, bro, they're gonna catch that 100%. Doesn't matter if it's on your hip, in your backpack, anywhere. Bro,
that's why I asked. Is he that stupid to not know? But I don't think he is, man. I really don't. But it's just
so many questions involved.
Yeah.
There's a lot of unanswered questions that we need to know. We need to know why BoMac
it
man.
affects the sport big time because
Yeah.
number one, who's Terrence Crawford as a trainer, and will that affect his performance against Spence? Right now, Keyshawn Davis, he trains with Spence. He trains with Crawford, with BoMac, even Shakur. There's a lot of fighters. Chris Eubank, he just trained. So there's a lot of fighters that are, will be affected as the whole boxing sport, boxing
Ecosystem.
as a whole.
Yeah, so it's gonna be kind of sad if he does go to
What is it? 5 years?
5
at
years.
least?
That's a
At le-
long
It's a
time.
long ass time.
Long
Yeah,
ass
a
time.
month is because he's
Long
in jail.
enough.
He's in custody from now till October 9th or whatever. That's a long time.
Yeah, I think Crawford should just fly over there and be like, "Hey guys, let's let this guy go. Let's let him go. I'll fight here in the
He's gonna
UK.
come here with a gun, bro. He'd be like, Crawford, we got you.
We got you. We got you." But that's that.
Yeah. Hopefully it'll be good news by the time, we shoot our next episode. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's a conspiracy? Do you guys think it's stupidity, or set up
What
by
happened?
Spence Camp? There's a lot of things, but one thing's for sure is we might lose a good one in sport of boxing.
Yeah, and just the effect of it. We're gonna have to wait and see how it plays out.
Yes, sir.
So that's that, man. Like SB said, let us know. And until next time, my name is MP,
SB.
and we are out.